Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, the big men on the floor for him, it'll be Washington and Gafford. Williams is out there with Christie. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and, you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Now here's Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Jace the Kid. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Washington. Last time out, he had 13 points. Williams passes to Christie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's rebounded by Towns. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brunson outside. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. Brunson with a clean look. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got 5.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
Here's Williams. And that's collected by Brunson.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
And he drives in, and he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
On the drive, Brunson plays with quickness and purpose.
Williams against Brunson. Gafford kicks to Washington. Robinson with the block. And they'll get another chance. They get it again. Shot's good by Gafford.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
The Knicks leading by 3. Towns a screen on Williams. And Brunson, here we go. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Fires from the wing. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Williams passes to Christie. Pass to Flagg. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. Washington with it. Hasn't made one yet. It's rebounded by Towns. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Brunson kicks to Towns. In the corner, it's Bridges. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Mavericks. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. On defense, New York. Gafford passes to Williams. Gafford is screen on Brunson. Pass to Flag. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Knicks leading by 6. Outside, Towns. Here's Robinson. Shoots over Gafford. Robinson misses.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Williams finds Gafford. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington sets the pick for Williams. Pass to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. His first shot coming late. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want to corral it. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Brunson the pass to Towns. Robinson a screen on Washington. Outside, Towns. It's rebounded by Dallas. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veteran Jordan Clarkson and Guerschon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
With them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Bridges with the steal. To the inside, Robinson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Second, the Mavericks.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Throws it up high, and Flag throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
2 on the clock, and it's denied. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Washington. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside Williams. Good, he hits the jump shot. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Connects from 3-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brunson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks. Williams passes to Gafford. Clarkson against Christie. Outside Williams. Gafford is screen on Brunson. Here's Williams. Again, the Mavericks score.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They lead by 4. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. Brunson with another miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Gafford passes to Christie. Now, here's Washington. Here's Flag. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Now Williams, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer. Gafford kicks to Washington. Back to Gafford. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Then for the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Marshall.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Russell with the three. That shot off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to McBride. Now Yabusele, lively defending. Deep two from Clarkson. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And it's the Mavericks with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Marshall passes to Martin. Russell looking around. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else that I like is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Hart is out there with Guerschon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the one. And Lively able to finish. Lively's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Just 3 to shoot. McBride. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Thompson. Scoreless thus far. From outside the arc. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
McBride passes to Clarkson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. And finished off by Yabusele.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Marshall. Pass to Russell. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Hart, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And so it's New York with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Bridges, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hardy. Bridges misses. The Mavericks leading. Thompson in the corner. Kept alive. Lively, that's good. Lively's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Hard bounce pass. Yabusele.
Hart is a team-first guy. Does a little bit of everything and loves to set up his teammates.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Marshall with it. Hart's there. Thompson misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. New York moving it around. Here's McBride. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Heat in Miami. Lock it 2. And it's Shamet missing. Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Thompson kicks to Russell. Fires from deep. No good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Bridges against Thompson. Back to Hart. Pass to Yabusele. Shoots over Lively. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Hardy passes to Thompson. Shoots over Shamet. Dallas, no good that time either.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
From 11 feet away, no good off the back of the rim.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Hart finds Shamet. Brunson up top. He's guarded by Williams. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Pass the flag. Now, here's Washington. Still yet to score. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Brunson. Shamet the pass to Hart. Towns for 3. Rebound by Williams. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass the flag. Washington sets the pick for flag. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And the first one drops. So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Washington hits them both. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Just 2 to shoot. Gafford misses. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Flag. Back to Williams. Here's Flag. He's covered by Shamet. Now Gafford. Towns with the steal. Now Clarkson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And let's review some numbers for Jalen Brunson. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Williams looking over the floor. And it's Washington missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Brunson kicks to Shamet. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Flag. The Knicks making the shot. Dallas, no good that time either.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Shamet on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's flag after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. And here is Washington. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Clarkson. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Flag with it. He's covered by Shamet. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
So it's the Knicks now, following the score by Dallas. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go. They retain possession. They get the rebound. Robinson, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Gafford passes to Williams. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. There's Shamet from outside off the mark. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Williams against Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 2. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And now let's discuss that first half. The Mavs in a tight one.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah, this team is built to rebound. We thought that might be an advantage coming in. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Christie is out there with Williams. And it's Flag in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Towns the screen. The 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. Number 5, the Knicks.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Williams passes to Gafford. Now Flag. Good on the bucket. Flag's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Dallas.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And here's Brunson outside. And it's Towns on the follow.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. The kick out to Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Back to Brunson. Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It's Flag, top of the key. Pass to Washington. Lets it go from deep. Now Flag. No good with the triple.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
And here's Towns. Inside. Gafford with the steal. Bounce pass from Williams. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Here's Robinson. A rebound by Washington.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Flag. Offensive rebound, and Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Flag. Just 4 to shoot. Washington sets the pick for Flag.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. In the corner, it's Gafford. Pass to Washington. Back to Gafford. Plays it up and banks it in. 14 points for Daniel Gafford.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Back to Brunson. Count it. Brunson's got 18 points.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Pass to Christie. Here's Gafford. Now here's Williams for the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Knicks trail by 11. And here is Shamet. Back to Brunson from deep. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Williams. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Pass to Christie. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Christie. Offline with his 3. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 11. Brunson with another miss.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Now Williams. He's got 15. Pass to Flag. Outside Williams. This one for 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Knicks trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Towns. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Gafford sets the pick for Flag. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
And they are in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They are playing some stingy defense and making shots difficult.
And you brought up their ranking in blocks. They commit those big bodies down low, Greg, and don't let any shot go unchallenged inside. Dallas making a switch here. Russell's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Robinson a screen on Russell. Brunson the pass to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Excellent decision by Brunson, which is more times than not making the right read in the pick and roll action.
Pass to Washington. For the screen on Towns. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got 16.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Brunson against Russell. 16 feet away, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Russell, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Robinson. Bridges for 3. Christie with the rebound. Christie's got his 4th rebound in this one. So the wing on the left. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Pass to Gafford. Stolen by Robinson. One-on-one fast break. Hart the pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got his third basket of the night.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Russell dishes to Marshall. Back to Russell. To the paint. Towns with the steal. Hart the pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Brunson scanning the floor. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
Russell passes to Christie. Brunson against Russell. Over in the corner, Williams. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bridges finds Robinson. Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Now, here's Bridges. Puts up a deep 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Christie the pass to Williams. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Hart. It's good. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Christie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside Williams. Clock at 4. And Marshall kicks to Russell. They need this one. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hart the pass to Towns. Over Marshall. And it comes off the front of the rim. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Williams against Bridges. Williams kicks to Marshall. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. New York trailing. Here's Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Russell finds Williams. Back to Russell. Puts one up, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Dallas. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Knicks, Towns is out there with Hart. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's McBride in at the point. Shamet the pass to McBride. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Towns has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks. Outside Russell. With some arc. Lively. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
McBride passes to Clarkson. And stolen by Thompson. Into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
First one falls for him. Marshall hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Clarkson surveying the floor. And he swishes it right through.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Outside, Russell. Lively sets a screen for Russell. Wants to get it to Lively and does. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. Out to Clarkson. Over Russell. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Takes it from 10. And too long on the shot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Hart the pass to Towns. Marshall with the steal. On the wing, Thompson. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Washington's checked in for Najee Marshall. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Thompson up top. Pass the flag. There's a screen by Washington. Dallas, no good that time either.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Lively against Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Lively. Towns, no luck. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Thompson. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Thompson gets it inside.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Max Christie comes in for Thompson. And it's Williams in for D'Angelo Russell. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Knicks trail by 3. Robinson a screen on Williams. Here's Bridges. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Pass the flag. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 22 points.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Flag with it. Rebounded by Hart. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen by Washington. Outside Williams. Pass to Gafford. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Williams against Brunson. For the screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Bridges against Christie. Bridges misses.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Pass to Gafford. And here is Washington. Washington with the screen on Brunson. It's Washington slamming it down.
Boy, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Brunson outside. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 24 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Williams kicks to Gafford. Pass to Flag. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Gafford. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Washington. They push it up 4 on 3. Washington sets the pick for Williams. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Brunson against Williams, and they call an illegal screen here.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. Williams against Brunson. Pass to Flag. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Gafford to screen on Brunson. Williams passes to Gafford. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Towns against Washington. Towns kicks to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. 3 on the clock. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Flag. Outside Williams. Here's Flag. Outside Williams. Outside Christie. From deep. Can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 9. Driving inside. Bridges got a hand in to tip it in.
Really outstanding effort on the glass that time by Bridges, doing everything possible to cash in there.
Now Williams. For the screen on Brunson. Here's Flag. He got it right before the clock ran out. Here we've got Brunson. From 17 feet away, and they pick up the 2.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Now Washington.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
And the second of two is good. That stretches their lead to 8. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Robinson a screen on Williams. Here's Robinson. Throws it down. What an assist!
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Gafford. That one is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Brunson on the move. And there's the 3.
Bridges is that guy. Wants the ball in these moments. Absolutely incredible.
Now Washington. Not gonna go. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson outside. Towns fires. Up again. He parachutes in for the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Now Washington, 14 feet away. Rebounded by Towns. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Washington. Brunson buries the deep ball.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Williams. Five to shoot. Gafford sets the pick for Williams. Washington. And get the 3. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Brunson.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Flag, the long shot, no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.